What a fucking joke. This is a decision purely meant to enrich one individual and the company that individual has been slowly running into the ground in terms of value. Ultimately, if you do not have Twitter or don't have internet or any of that, which think about how many elderly people do not use Twitter, you don't get the vital information you might be needing. All because one individual's ego needs to be fellatiated. And I get it, there are many of you who simply don't care because your only goal is, we're going to do things that upset the libs. We don't care how mindless it is, how stupid it is, how cruel it might even be. And that says a lot more about who you are than who the rest of us are. And for that, get wrecked. We seriously live in the absolute stupidest times. And it's so laughably pathetic.
I feel like maybe this one you should know about. The Social Security Administration is gutting regional staff and shifting all public communications to X, as in Elon Musk owned X. So very simply put, what's happening here is the Trump administration is forcing Americans who are seeking their earned benefits to sign up for Elon Musk's X. So to the 67 million Americans who rely on Social Security, 1 in 5 US citizens, the Trump administration is letting you know you gotta be on X. Totally normal stuff happening here. Totally normal.
Trump's Social Security Administration today announced it's shifting all of its communication to Twitter, a platform clearly inhabited by lots of elderly people. That's a story from Wired, who picked up the scoop. The Social Security Administration is telling Wired that it's shifting its public communication exclusively to X, Twitter. This comes as the agency plans to cut its regional office workforce by 90%. But again, I want you all to consider the stupidity of this decision. The fact that millions of American seniors rely on the Social Security Administration to administer their checks that they live on, and the way that they're now getting timely updates about what's happening with their money that they've earned is through Twitter? What are we doing? This is not making government more efficient. This is making government worse. The whole point of Doge was allegedly to make government more efficient for everyone. But you know what this is doing? This is making government suck for everyone. And I feel bad for those seniors that will now have to figure out how Twitter works, because that's the only place they can get information about their Social Security.
What the fuck? Trump is now putting all of the communications for people's Social Security and directing them to Elon Musk's Twitter? Social Security recipients barely even know what Twitter fucking is. And now this is where Social Security recipients have to go to check the status and do all their communications for their benefits. My grandma doesn't even know how to add more than 2 people to an email. I'm pretty sure the purpose of this is to make sure that it's really hard for people to get their benefits and to navigate the system, and to make it as hard for elderly people to use as possible so that they don't get their money, so they can keep their money, because that's Elon Musk's MO. Of course, he wants to handle all that communication and have it through his own fucking platform. Because you know who's not on his platform? The elderly. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Every fucking day. The dumbest shit.
Let me be clear when I say this. The only reason why Elon Musk wants the elderly to go on X or Twitter is because he need people to build his revenue. Everybody is leaving Twitter. So that now if he puts the Social Security on Twitter and the old people have to get Twitter, he will have users. You see where this is going? Because the younger generation and my generation is no longer fucking with him. He needs the elderly because he know that they're not going to disconnect their username and everything, their platform. They're not going to, because they barely know how to use it. And if the elderly don't do it, then we will, to get the information to the elderly. That's why he wants it on Twitter. There you go.
Oh my fucking God. Are you fucking kidding me? The Trump administration just announced that in order to access changes and updates on your Social Security benefits or any changes within that Social Security administration, that you're going to need a Twitter account or an X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm 65. I started taking my benefits at 62 and a half because I didn't trust that they weren't going to go away. And I fucking paid into it my entire life. And my employers met you know how it works. They met the amount you donate, and that's your Social Security. That's your promise. That's part of your retirement package. They are still fucking taking Social Security out of your paychecks. Musk called you a fucking parasite for needing to claim your Social Security benefits, which is your money. And your employer's part of your benefit package, along with health insurance and paid time off. It's part of your fucking benefit package, is your Social Security contributing into the 401k to meet your whatever your employer offered. So here's the fucking deal. Musk is a piece of shit. Trump is a piece of shit. I didn't vote for any of these assholes. But the bottom line is this. Musk is calling people who collect Social Security fucking parasites. That's right. But they're still taking that money out of your fucking paycheck, aren't they? I don't care if you're a Gen X, a Gen Z, a millennial, or a boomer who's still working. They're still taking that money out of your paycheck, motherfuckers. What are they doing with it? Well, they don't want to give it to you. So fuck them and fuck this whole thing. I mean, I deactivated my Twitter X account when Musk took over, because he took away the check marks, because he took away the validity of accounts and was willing to sell the blue check mark, just like Trump is selling citizenship. This is such a bullshit fucking move. I did not vote for this, but fuck you if you did. Fuck you.
Breaking news. I'm so sorry to have to say this one, and I mean that truthfully. It has been announced, due to Doge cuts, Social Security, which usually makes announcements on memos, on their websites, and, press releases, will now be moving to communication on X servers. X meaning Twitter. Yes, Social Security will no longer be doing press releases, anything on their website. They will now do everything through the social platform